good day. Welcome back to my channel. So today we will talk about the provinces of the mind of Sigmund Freud. So here we can see the conscious, pre-conscious, and unconscious levels of the mind that we have talked last time, and this time we are going to focus on the levels or the elements of personality according to Freud. As you can see here, we have the id, ego, and superego. And you can see here that some of the elements of the personality are actually unconscious, while some of them are on the pre-conscious level. So let's get to know more about it. So we can see here a girl looking at you. Okay, do you have an idea how her actions is governed? Okay, well, asking that question, hmm, there's something like a devilish character here beside her. So let's call her id or the id part of this girl. So according to Freud, the id is the source of all psychic energy, making it the primary component of personality. So the id is considered as the only component of personality that is present from birth. Okay, so this is entirely unconscious, as you may have seen a while ago, and it includes instinctive and primitive behaviors. So, as you know, the id is driven by the pleasure principle. So, the pleasure principle strives to meet immediate gratification of all the desires, wants, and needs of a person. So if these needs are not satisfied immediately, the result is a state of anxiety or tension. So, for example, an increase in hunger or thirst should produce an immediate attempt to eat or drink. That is to satisfy our id. So the id is very important in early life because it ensures that an infant's needs are met. So imagine if the infant is hungry or uncomfortable. They will cry until the demands of the id are satisfied. So young infants are ruled entirely by the id. So there is no reasoning with them when these needs demand satisfaction. Okay, let's go to the second element of personality, and yay, we can see an angel here. Who's that angel? Okay, so that angel is actually, let's call her the superego. So actually, this is the last component, but I would like to present her now. So this is supposed to aid. So it is the last component of personality to develop. Okay, so that is the superego. So according to Freud, it begins to emerge at around age 5. So 5 years old. So it holds the internalized moral standards and ideals that we acquire from our parents and society. So it is our sense of right and wrong. It also provides guidelines for making judgments. That is why I represented her with an angel. So there are two parts of the superego. We have the conscience and the ego ideal. So the conscience include information about the things that are viewed as bad by parents and society. So these behaviors are often forbidden and lead to bad consequences, punishments, or feelings of guilt and remorse, while on the other hand, the ego ideal includes the rules and standards for behaviors that the ego aspires to. Okay, an example of superego is that if you give in to the urges of the id, the superego is what will cause you to feel a sense of guilt or even shame about your actions. So the superego may help you feel good about your behavior when you suppress your most primal urges. Okay, now let's go to the second component. Let's go back. It's actually, if you know it, ta-da! Okay, so we have the ego. Okay, so the second component, let's call her the ego. So according to Freud, the ego develops from the id and ensures that the impulses of the id can be expressed in a manner acceptable in the real world. So the ego functions in the preconscious and unconscious mind. So the ego is considered as the personality component responsible for dealing with reality. That is why it operates based on the reality principle, because it strives to satisfy the its desires in realistic and socially appropriate ways. So the reality principle weighs the costs and benefits of an action before deciding to act upon or abandon impulses. So remember, everyone has an ego, and the term ego is sometimes used to describe our cohesive awareness of our personality. But of course, remember that personality and ego are not the same. So the ego represents just one component of the full personality. Now let's talk about it more. Okay, we can see here a girl. This student is not attentive or focused on the class, so she might be thinking what food to eat, or she might be thinking that the lessons are boring, or she might be thinking that she is so tired to listen to the teacher. So now, how does the id, superego, and ego works on her? Okay, so now if the id wins her, so what she will do is to get out of the classroom and go to the canteen if ever she feels hungry. So she will go to the canteen, buy foods and drinks to satisfy the id. Okay, and then if the superego wins her, then she will know that getting out of the classroom while the teacher is discussing a topic or a lesson in front of the class is wrong. Okay, so she will remain seated. Now, when the ego wins the girl, so she's going to balance what is the most appropriate and realistic action at the moment. So she will think that it is not right to stand up and go to the canteen and buy foods just to buy foods to satisfy the need. So he will identify that it is right to sit at where she is seated and listen to the teacher, because whatever she will be learning from the class can help her achieve a brighter future. So that is how we illustrate the id, ego, and superego. I hope it helps you. Thank you.